All right, what's going on, guys? It is another very hot late spring, early summer day here. Probably going to be fishing for about an hour, and hopefully we can get some nice sized panfish within that hour. So I'm going to be fishing my Sencor Legend Elite Panfish Ultralight Rod and our lure. We're going to start with this. We'll probably finish with this if things go well. Just a 1/32 ounce jig head and a little 1.5 inch Euro tackle and a Subterra soft plastic on that. So I'll just throw this thing around and let's hope there's some nice sized panfish here close to shore we can mess around with. Alrighty, so here's the lake you're going to be fishing. Fished here pretty heavily over the last couple weeks, and there's less algae here close to shore than I am remembering in recent times, which is great because just with less algae we'll have more fishable water close to shore, and if I actually hook into something, the chance of it swimming into algae will be a lot less probable. So let's swim this little Subterra back and twitch it a little bit, and let's see if there's still some bluegills or other panfish here close to shore. I think a lot of them have probably moved out deeper now that the water's getting a little bit warmer and they probably finished spawning. But let's see if there's some stragglers still around. Oh, had a bite there. Oh, there we go. Oh, had another bite. Okay. Oh, well, that stinks. Had a couple. One bite was pretty big. The second bite was a little small, but it looks like he just bit the end of the soft plastic here. So let's get a new one of these on, and we'll try to catch whatever that thing out there is. Got him. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a nice bluegill. Solid little fish. Let's get him on in here. All right, so first fish of the day, pretty much what we're going after. It's not a huge one, but it is a nice adult bluegill. I did see a couple which I think were a little bit bigger than this. If I could see them, I can't see them super well, but I think I saw a couple pretty big ones down there. So let's get this one back. Let's keep going. We'll try to get a couple more of this size and maybe one or two a little bit bigger. But this is a really nice one to start. Oh, got him. That's not a bluegill though. I saw this guy come out and hit. That's going to be a Mayan cichlid. Oh no. Oh, I got him. I thought he was wrapped up in the lily pads for a second. There we go. Little Mayan. Alrighty, so first Mayan cichlid of the day. Don't really care for these guys. I've said it a lot of times if you watch some previous videos. They fight really well, but I'm just a much bigger fan of catching the native bluegills and red ears and even largemouth bass, as opposed to these non-native Mayan cichlids. But let's get them back. Let's try to find some more cool bluegills. Got him. That one feels good too. It's not fighting like a Mayan, but it's fighting more like a bluegill, but like a big bluegill. Let's see what this is. As you can see, it started raining as well. And it's a nice bluegill. All right, this was a nice bluegill. He put a nice bend in that rod, pulled a little bit of drag, and a fun catch. And in true South Florida fashion, it went from being 90 degrees, hot and sunny, to somewhere in the 70s and cool and rainy within literally 1 or 2 minutes. But yeah, nice bluegill, beautiful colors here on the head. This is a nice size one. So let's get him back. Let's see if we can catch some more of this size. And we'll try to stay dry here as well. but this is a nice fish. Got him. That feels like another nice one. This one might be a Mayan though. Let's see if we can get him in. I think this is going to be a Mayan. Came to the surface, but I couldn't see him. If it's not a Mayan, it's going to be a nice bluegill. Still can't see it because it's wrapped up under a whole bunch. Oh, it's a bluegill. That's a nice bluegill. All right, so I thought this guy was going to be a Mayan just because he pulled a pretty good amount of drag. He hit really well, put a really nice bend in this ultralight rod, and pulled a good amount of drag. Ended up being just a really nice sized bluegill sunfish. I was hoping the rain would pass quick, but now it actually seems to have gotten harder, which makes fishing definitely a lot more uncomfortable and also sometimes a little bit more difficult because, as I'm sure you guys are aware, fish usually don't like to get wet. But let's keep fishing here. Hopefully the rain stops, and hopefully we can catch another couple bluegills just like that last one. Got him. That's another nice one. That's a bluegill. Sweet. A lot of fun catching these guys on the ultralight gear here. All right, another solid sized bluegill, and of course it brought a whole bunch of algae in with it like all the other ones did. This lake would be such a great lake to fish without all this stuff. It's already a really good lake to fish. But yeah, another really nice size and nicely colored bluegill sunfish. So let's get him back. Looks like the rain is slowing down a little bit, but let's try to get another one or two of this guy's size. Ooh, what is this? I saw a largemouth. Yeah, it's going to be a largemouth. Wrapped himself up in a little bit of algae on my line here. Let's see if we can get one of these guys in. Solid fight, and we got him on the bank. Alrighty, so this is a solid fish. If we were going for a largemouth, this would be a little guy. But on the ultralight gear, 6 pound test I think I'm using, some small hooks, small lures, ultralight rod. A fish of this size is a lot of fun, and it's a nice one for the ultralight. So let's get this guy back. Not a bluegill, but probably the most fun fish to catch today. Oh, got one. Oh, and I got broken off. That's too bad. It wasn't a huge one, but I saw his shadow there for a second. It was going to be another largemouth, I think a little bit smaller than the last one. And you know what I hate more than being wet when it's raining? That's being wet when it's not raining. And I am so going to basically stopped raining. So instead of retying, I think we're just going to call it on that. We caught enough fish for the day. All right, guys, so that's going to do it. And from start to finish, we fished for 48 minutes, and that includes all the intro and all the taking pictures and all that kind of stuff. So not too bad for only 48 minutes of fishing. I wish it didn't rain because I probably would have fished here for a little bit longer, but we had enough action where I can say this was a successful session. Those bluegills put up a great fight on the ultralight rod here. So did not the last largemouth, but the largemouth before the last one, the one we actually caught. Surprisingly, the last one was smaller than that first one, and somehow the smaller one is the one that broke me off there. But yeah, that's going to do it. Not a bad fishing session. Wish it didn't rain, but that's South Florida here in the summertime for you. So hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.